But today, I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside.
All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Unscripted here on the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. Very special show today. Have a little bit of a lighthearted conversation, just having fun. We're going to do our March Madness bracket, but not the way you think. We're going to be debating not who's going to win the March Madness this year. We'll talk about that at a later date. We're not going to talk about the greatest players, coaches, historic moments. No. We're going to talk about something that all of us can enjoy. All of us will enjoy this March Madness season, and that is a 20-item elimination tournament known as Food March Madness. We're going to be debating and talking about which food we think is the best to eat while watching basketball. So join me. I can't do this by myself. As always, I have to bring in some of my trusty cohorts here on the network. As always, our stat guy, Dustin Reeves. Not many stats today, I don't think, in terms of just, I don't know, maybe Joey Chestnut with hot dogs. That's about all I can think of.
It's food. I love food.
I mean, yeah, pretty simple. And our resident Terminator, fresh off of surgery, the one-legged wonder, now two-legged wonder, Jay McLovin. Jay, it's glad to have you back. It's been about a week or so since we've seen you on the program. And we're glad you're toughing it out right now, man. How you doing, first and foremost? And hope you're excited to talk about a lot of good, tasty food today.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm always willing to talk about a little food, man. In terms of how I'm doing, well, knee replacement surgery is no joke. I didn't realize the amount of pain that was going to be involved with this type of thing, but I definitely underestimated. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah. Well, it is all good. We are glad you're here, toughing it out, and ready to talk some Food March Madness. So,
all right.
Before we go into debating which one's going to win, let's look at the field. So, first off, we have wings, just wings in general, I would say, whichever you prefer. We have pizza. We've got Doritos, Cheetos, hot dogs, burgers. It can be any burger you prefer, honestly. Hamburger, cheeseburger, whichever. Up next, we've got chips and salsa and buffalo dip, followed by nachos and potato skins. Then we have potato chips, followed by pigs in a blanket. We have a charcuterie board, chili cheese fries, jalapeno poppers, fried pickles, and then we have 4 left, tacos and pretzels, and finally shrimp and loaded tater tots. So that is your field of the 20 items.
We got to put 2 more in there. 2 more. I got
okay.
2.
Oh, okay, what you got?
Quesadillas.
Oh, okay.
Any kind of quesadilla that you like, because it's
of course,
finger food.
Chicken, beef, whichever.
And bagel bites.
Bagel bites. Okay.
All very good, snackable, easy foods to make.
So now the field is of 22 items. We'll go through each one by one and see who moves on. All right, so let's get things going here, guys. Let's start off with 2. If we were ranking these, I would say these are 2 number 1 seeds going at it early on. We've got 2 of the entrees that you mostly get when you're watching games, and that's wings and that's pizza. Usually it's hand in hand. You can sometimes combine them. And this is a tough one because there's so many different types of each of these foods. You can get so many different flavors of wings. You can customize pizzas any different way. So it's a tough one. Obviously, with the 3-person panel, we're going to have to figure out if there's a tiebreaker, who's going to be the person to break that tie. So we will see what happens. But for me, and I'll give my analysis, right? I enjoy both these foods. Both of these are ones I enjoy whenever I'm watching a game. For the Super Bowl, for March Madness, for just a baseball game on a Saturday night, you got to rock with these. These are two heavy hitters when it comes to food you eat while watching games. And I think this one's more so just whichever you prefer. Because with wings, obviously it's going to be chicken and whichever sauce you want it to be tossed in. It can be buffalo. It can be lemon pepper. If you're from Atlanta, lemon pepper wet with those hot sprinkles, of course. It can be garlic parm. It can go on and on. But with pizza, you're getting one thing. You can, more times than not, you're going to get cheese. You're going to get pizza sauce. Or you could go other types of sauces. You could go ranch. Some people go barbecue sauce. And then just a litany of toppings, pepperoni, mushrooms, green peppers, whoever people. Oh, what I don't like is anchovies. Whoever does that, I don't know if I can trust you anymore. But for me, I am going to have to go with that nice slice. I might have to go with pizza for my pick. I love both of them. Don't get it wrong. This will be a nail biter. If this was a game, winner at the buzzer, I got to go pizza. That's the selection. Jay, I'll let you follow up.
Yeah, I think you missed a lot there, Logan. I think you prematurely jumped into this without putting the full concept of all that the wing entails over what the slice entails when we're talking about a party. Because nobody does Super Bowl alone. Nobody does Super Bowl alone. Nobody. So, again, you got a crap load of flavors that you can choose from. Number one. Right. Number two, if it's 25-cent wings, the wings are cheaper. And number three, wings take up less space on the table, which is more space for other stuff. If I want to throw other stuff in there. I think the wing is the epitome of a finger food. It's the epitome of great taste, whether it be barbecue, hot, Cajun, it doesn't matter. It appeals to everybody. How can you not put a wing in there, Logan? That's not even a close call.
Dustin, who are you going to go with? Which food is king in your book?
Well, I'm a big pizza guy, so normally I would choose pizza over anything just because there's so many different ways you can do it and so many different kinds of pizzas you can have.
Right.
But when it comes to this, I'm going to go wings, mainly because of all the sauces that can come with it. Barbecue, all the hot sauces, the sweet sauces. Like, there's so many different sauces you can do to wings. There's so much different things you can do with wings, and it's just one of those foods that you think of whenever you're watching sports, just because you throw it in the oven, you make a bunch of them, and you just grab it with your hands and go.
That's, and like I said, I love both these. There's not really a wrong answer, I don't think, but I will concede wings. Moves on into the next round. All right, let's go into the chip category here, guys. Doritos and Cheetos, which of the cheesy snacks is moving on? We'll go in kind of a reverse order. So, Dustin, which one do you prefer? Do you want Doritos or do you want Cheetos?
Doritos all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Enough said. I mean, Doritos are the premier chip in my opinion. Granted, they don't have as many flavors now as they once had, but Doritos, when it comes to chips, are the premier chip. I love them, and I would choose those over everything.
All right, Jay McLovin, which one are you rocking with?
I mean, Cheetos do come in a wide variety. You
They
got
do.
the stick Cheeto, you got the puff Cheeto,
Yep.
you got the twist Cheeto, flavors. Everybody's got the same stuff. But I do like a good sweet chili Dorito.
And see, Jay, that's where I'm with you, brother. See, and that's the thing. Is Cheetos? Yes, they are all. They're all cheese flavors except for the Flamin' Hots. I mean, they got the Flamin' Hots. They got the jalapeno cheddar, which I enjoy. I like the puffs as well, and I was big into the Flamin' Hots. But with Doritos, you get something different. You get the nacho cheese, right? You get the Cool Ranch as well. You get like Jay said, my personal favorite, the spicy sweet chili. That's my go-to. I also like the Tapatio one. Nice little heat there. So for me, it's got to go with Doritos, and that's why it's moving on for all of us into the next round.
I miss the buffalo flavored Doritos.
Oh, you're right. They do have
And the-
buffalo. I will say they have buffalo flavored Cheetos. I tried those not too long ago. They're okay. I just need a little bit more flavor out of them.
The buffalo flavored Doritos were great.
hmm Now this one I think of in terms of ballpark food. This is baseball food to me, but we're equating it to basketball. You got hot dogs and you got burgers. For me personally, I'm gonna have to go burgers. I'm a big fan of burgers. It's you can add a lot to it. Obviously hot dogs as well. But I prefer if you just give me a hamburger, a cheeseburger, whatever, throw whatever you want on there, as opposed to a hot dog. Nothing wrong with a hot dog. Love a good dog at a game, watching games. But for me, I gotta go burgers. I'll go. Jay, what are you rocking with?
Yeah, I typically rock with the burgers, but at a baseball game, I think I'm going to go traditional. I'm going to go hot dogs, and I just like it because of the way you could put more beverages on your tray with the hot dog versus the roundness of the hamburger.
All right, so Dustin, once again, you're a tiebreaker. Which one do you prefer, hot dogs or hamburgers, or just burgers in general, I should say?
So I'm a Chicago guy, which means
Okay.
I will always gravitate towards the Windy City hot dogs.
Okay.
When it comes to kind of what Jay said, when you think of ballparks in baseball, you think of hot dogs. And like
Of course.
when you go to Dodger Stadium, you have Dodger dogs. When you go to Wrigley
Yeah.
Field, you have Windy City dogs. When you go other places, you have chili dogs and this and that. Like every place you go, a different hot dog is kind of like that featured food that you think of when you're at a ballpark, and that's kind of where I'm gonna gravitate towards hot dogs on that, just because they're all like more signature made to kind of give you that feeling.
I will say for me, it's got to be grilled. I don't like boiled hot dog. I can't. It's just I don't know, man. It's got to be grilled for me.
And it's just that's a flavor thing because the grill gives it a different flavor.
It does. But nonetheless, hot dogs. They are moving on. All right, up next we've got chips and salsa, or buffalo dip. Now I'll let you start things off here, Dustin. Chips and salsa or buffalo dip? Which one do you got moving on?
Oh, what was the two? Sorry.
Chips and salsa or buffalo dip?
I'm going to say chips and salsa, not because I don't think buffalo dip is better, but if you don't make buffalo dip properly, it's not good. And versus chips and salsa, you can buy it in the store where you don't got to worry about it. And that's, I think, the only reason why I'm going to go with chips and salsa, just because I've had some pretty bad buffalo dips that were made poorly.
All right, Jay, do you share that sentiment?
Listen, man, I live in Texas in the land of salsa. I'm gonna go chips and salsa.
All
Literally,
right.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with Dustin. If it's a good buffalo dip, it's hard to beat. Don't get it wrong.
And then too, Logan, a lot of things have buffalo sauces on them nowadays.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, for example, if I already got the wings there, 9 times out of 10 they already got the buffalo sauce on it. So I'm gonna go left and have some chips and salsa so I can break up the monotony and have a little variety.
Also, man, I don't know about you, but like I can eat like damn near a whole jar of chips and salsa. But buffalo dip, it's obviously more heavy, so you can't eat as much. You know what I mean? It's easier to snack on with salsa.
Both require a good amount of Pepsi at the end of the day, though.
Mm-hmm. That and some water.
Hey, are you guys watching the Michigan State game right now?
No, and we'll get anything going
Well, I was
on.
gonna say, because if you're turning that on anytime soon, Batman's currently on the court right now for Michigan State.
All right then. Well, let's see if Batman prefers nachos or potato skins at your party. Jay, what you got?
Nachos or potato skin? That's a hard one.
It's
'Cause
a tough-
I really do love a good potato skin, especially when it's fully loaded. And I think I'm gonna go by the way of potato skin because number one, if I'm at a football party, I want to keep my hands relatively clean. So
Yep.
I think it's an easier way, more convenient way to enjoy the food and not have it all over my hands so I can still enjoy things. So I'm going to go by the route of potato skin on that one, Logan.
And I will also go potato skins because, like you said, Jay, it's less messy. It's also better to share if you're at a party. Like I said, you can just grab one and go. For nachos, it's a hassle. You know, especially
nachos are a lot of work.
You gotta, for the most part, if you're gonna have some, it's either gotta be a personal one, or you just gotta get the fork involved with it, and it can just be a mess. So I gotta go potato skins. I do love some nachos. Don't get it wrong, but I think potato skins are a better party food when you're watching
Let's
March
say
Madness.
one thing: if you're at a party and you're doing nachos, you're not doing anything else. Because let's be honest, the only way you can make nachos at a party is if it's on a nacho bar. Like you have to have everything separated, and people make their own nachos, and that takes way a lot of much room, money, and cost.
I feel you. Dustin would. So since we do have potato skins moving on, which one would you have picked?
I would have said nachos just because I like loaded nachos, but I'm fine with either.
Loaded nachos are good, and also potato skins.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you can do it for that. I just nachos for me. When I make a lot of food, I make a lot more of the simpler stuff just because it's easier for me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
why I've had nachos more than potato skins, but I'm good with either way.
All right, moving on here, we have potato chips, like the classic Lay's. I would say just the regular clean cut potato chip you can get at any store, or the one that you always see at tailgates, and that is pigs in a blanket. Now, I'll start things off with this one. I like potato chips. They're not my first go-to whenever I'm snacking. If I want a snack, I'll usually, if there's another chip there, if there's, any other, something else there, I might go for it. Just because flavor-wise, it's fine. It's salty, it's nice, it's crunchy. But something about those pigs inside of a blanket, man. It's just, it's one of the perfect finger foods for a party. You can grab 4 of them and you still have room for more. So for me, I got to rock with pigs in a blanket. I think they're a really good food.
Yeah, I'm going to make this short and simple. By default and default alone, I hate pig in the blankets.
Oh,
I do, man. There's nothing about the pig in the blanket that I enjoy at all. So
are you un-American Texas?
No, it's not an American.
No.
It's not an American.
No, so okay, so you're going potato chips.
But yeah, so by default,
right.
I gotta go with potato chips.
All right, Dustin. Once again, you're the tiebreaker.
Not only is pigs in a blanket going to move on in this one, but we're going with bacon wrapped cheddar dog pigs in a blanket, which I make for the.
Now that's it. That takes to the next level. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Here we have a charcuterie board, which has been rising in popularity. You know, nice little crackers and cheeses and whatnot. Or you can rock with some chili cheese fries. Now,
this is not even hard. This is not even.
I
hard.
hate
we got to pick. So, Jay, I guess I'll let you go first.
Yeah, again, this is another by default. Look, I'm a blue collar guy. I don't even know how to spell charcuterie.
Oh boy!
So by that and that alone, I'm rocking with chili cheese fries.
What logic! I love it. All right, Dustin, why did you say you hate me?
Because chili cheese fries are the death of me.
However, you'll love
chili cheese. No, it's not. However, it's chili cheese fries.
All right.
It would be absolute death of me, and I would buy those and load them up.
Yeah. I'm about to say they delicious. So I will say they are a mess. So that if you're eating them, eat them by yourself.
We had some of those at work last night, and we had 5 pounds of chili in a crock.
Good Lord,
chili cheese fries.
That is amazing, in every sense of the word. All right, we got a few more left in this round here. Let's go and knock these out a little quicker. Jalapeno poppers and fried pickles. Battle of the fried. This is a good topic here. Dustin, I'll let you go first. Which one do you want? Jalapeno poppers or fried pickles?
Fried pickles. I can't stand jalapeno poppers. I don't like any kind of peppers for the most part. I don't do really well with spice, and I know jalapeno poppers aren't that spicy, but I still really don't like to spice it. So yeah, that's the only reason why I go with fried pickles.
All right, Jay McLovin.
Well, I do enjoy a really good fried pickle, and I do enjoy a good fried pickle because you can dip those things in everything.
You dip in ranch; they're delicious.
Yes, but I love a good bacon wrapped jalapeno too. So I'm going to go jalapeno popper route on this one. Yeah,
I do enjoy both, and I will have to side with Jay McLovin. Jalapeno poppers are delicious. I love the spicy and sweet, the cream cheese, the little bit of kick from the jalapeno. I do love fried pickles. Don't get wrong. Dip it in some ranch, and you are set. But for me, it's got to go with the jalapeno poppers.
Because you're dating a Puerto Rican, you should be used to spice.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to say flavors are a lot better than salt and pepper. Here
by the way, just because he's dating a Puerto Rican does not mean that we are stereotyping all Puerto Ricans.
Oh, right. That's a shout out, Frankie. All right, let's keep it going, fellas. Tacos and pretzels. For me, when I think I love some tacos, But like Jay said earlier with the nacho bar, that's what you're going to have with tacos. Pretzels, bro, especially if they're the Dots pretzels. You ever had those? Those things are like crack. For me, it's pretzels, hands down. Dustin?
Pretzel sticks, I would go with, but not just any pretzel.
Just like a soft pretzel. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's certain kinds that I like. There's one that I have actually that I just got at Costco that is an actual pub style pretzel stick.
Ooh, okay.
So you cook it in the oven, but then it tastes like an actual like pub style pretzel that you would just get like the pretzel bowls at a bar.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, so I like those.
All right. So pretzels, go ahead and move on. Jay, which one would you have went with?
Yeah, absolutely. I thoroughly enjoy a good soft pretzel with beer cheese, and if you got some beer cheese,
that sets it off. That takes it to the next level,
puts
brother.
it over the point, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, four more left here in this opening round. Shrimp or loaded tater tots?
Oh, damn.
For me, I do love some loaded tots, but I like some shrimp, man. You can put away some shrimp. So, especially if it's bacon wrapped, like we've been saying for a few of these, I gotta go shrimp. Jay?
Yeah, again, two very, very delectable
they are
treats, but I am going to go the way of the shrimp. I don't know what it is. You can make shrimp a million different ways. You can bake it, cook it, or you can just go and get a platter of shrimp with the cocktail sauce, and I will sit there all day and destroy an entire platter.
So, Dustin, which one would you have went with?
9 out of 10 times I would have went shrimp.
Okay.
But I
loaded
actually
tots.
have my own recipe for the loaded tots.
Okay. See, maybe if you make that for us, we change our minds, but we ain't had it yet.
Well, here it is. I make Philly cheesesteak loaded tots.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
But see, that's not even a tot anymore. At that point, it becomes a meal.
So now that's why I can't go with shrimp on this one.
All right, that's fine. And our final in the opening round here, Jay's last minute request: quesadillas and bagel bites.
You're a dick.
No.
That's even harder than the last decision.
Look, all right. Since we got a couple minutes, I'll go quick here. I like both, but for me, I'm always gonna go with a nice quesadilla. I like chicken. That's my go-to. Chicken quesadilla, hard to beat. That's my pick. What y'all got?
Since I skipped on pizza the first time, I'm going bagel bites the second time because I
Jay
don't know.
McLovin, tiebreaker.
Man, listen, a beef quesadilla and some fresh made guacamole, baby. It's all good.
All right, quesadillas. Moving on. All right, let's keep it going here, guys. We are down to, I believe, the final 10. So we got wings taking on Doritos.
Wings.
Wings for me. Jay?
Yeah.
Wings moving on.
Not even close.
Doritos, you had a good run.
You
All
did.
right. Hot dogs or chips and salsa? I got to rock with chips and salsa personally.
I don't know. I want the substance. I like the chips.
You want the hot
and salsa.
dog?
Don't get
Okay.
me wrong, but I'm going the substance route here, and
All
I'm
right.
going with the good grilled hot dog.
Oh, good. And Dustin, our tiebreaker, hot dogs or chips and salsa?
I would go chips and salsa on this one just because I do like chips with my wings.
Okay. All right. Up next, potato skins or pigs in a blanket?
Pigs in a blanket.
Ooh, okay. Jay?
I love potato skins, loaded potato skins. You know, it's a default.
And so for me, I'll be the tiebreaker, and I will go with those nice potato skins. Moving on.
Yes.
All right. Chili cheese fries and jalapeno poppers. Both these gentlemen had they had some very hot opinions. For me, between the two, this is a tough one, but I'll go chili cheese fries in a slight win. Love both of them.
Yeah.
Jay?
Yeah. You know, I normally I wouldn't go that direction, but again, I really like the jalapeno poppers for a lot of reasons. Taste is obviously big up there.
Yeah.
Convenience factor is up there. Cleanliness of the hands is up
Way
there.
up
And when
there,
I'm watching a football game, I need to have some kind of clean hands so I can grab my beer mug so it doesn't start slamming itself. So again, I think the perfect thing there for a tailgate or anything jalapeno poppers.
And Dustin, I think we already know you're going to go chili cheese fries.
Yep.
So, all right, jalapeno poppers. I would say an upset in the second round. All right, pretzels and shrimp. Oh, brother.
Shrimp-tastic.
Ooh, okay. Jay?
See, this is where it's tricky. If it's just pretzels, shrimp.
However.
If it's pretzels and beer cheese. Pretzels and beer cheese. And that's not even a close one for me.
Yeah.
So let's go pretzels and beer cheese versus shrimp, because shrimp you're gonna have cocktail sauce or whatever.
You're gonna have something to dip it in.
So we gotta have the dipping sauce, and because the dipping sauce is beer cheese, I'm going pretzels.
All right, I will go pretzels as well. Pretzels. Moving on. All right, we got 6 left. The final 6 guys. Let's figure out who's gonna be winning this. So let's just start from the bottom and work our way up. We just talked about pretzels. And now they're going to be going up against quesadillas. This is tough. For me, Jay, you mentioned the convenience factor. You're not going to get your hands dirty depending on how you make a quesadilla. I got to roll with the quesadillas.
Yeah, and you can make a hell of a lot more quesadillas too, and they're more fulfilling. So
Yep.
and it goes great with beer or whatever substance of choice you're doing. So let's go on
Gotta
ahead
mix
and go
drink.
with that. Yeah.
All right. So quesadillas, moving on. All right, guys. Chili cheese fries or potato skins. Tough one here. This is why we're in the final 4 or whatnot. This is
Chili cheese fries.
Jay.
I'm going again. It's the cleanliness factor. It's the conversation factor, and it's hard when you got stuff all over your beard when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody. We got chili cheese, so I'm gonna go again. I look at the big picture, not just the taste of the food, but the big picture when I'm at a party.
You're going
I'm
party.
gonna go potato skins on that one.
All right, and my decision. I like them both, bro, but I like some potato skins, man. If you cook them right, they're hard. If they're crispy, they're hard to beat. Chili cheese fries getting knocked out.
That rice mixture of sour cream ratio.
Yep.
Oh, it's on point.
All right, wings taking on chips and salsa.
Wings all day, every day.
All right.
Yeah, it's hands down. That's not even a close
Wings
one.
has been our number 1 seed this whole time.
Yeah.
So who will be facing wings in the final? Will it be potato skins or quesadillas? This is a rough one.
Potato skins.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna say quesadillas should be, and the reason I'm saying that is because you can dip them in guacamole, you can dip it in salsa, you can dip it in sour cream. There's a lot of variety of things you can dip that son of a gun in. So I'm gonna go because of the variety that I can make with it, and I don't get stuck on one specific thing. I'm gonna rock with the quesadillas on this one.
And for me, I will also go quesadillas because I think the big factor is you can have different types of quesadillas. You can have chicken, beef, pork, etc., etc.
Your options are literally endless with the quesadilla.
It's versatile. So, guys, that means the final has been set. 2 minutes left here in the show. Let's lay it all out on the line. Wings and quesadillas. What's the best food to eat while you're watching games?
Wings.
Yeah, I will tell you, there is only one rule that I would never break, and when it comes to cleanliness at a party, because I do like the convenience of cleanliness at a party when I'm talking with people and conversing, whatever. But I will make that is the one exception to the rule is wings, and I'm gonna go wings because then there's so many varieties. Jesus, you can go for days.
Yeah,
and if you want to, you can even go the dry rubs, the Memphis, the Louisiana, the lemon peppers. I mean, you can go for days on the dry rubs.
And the amount of sauces you can dip it in are also endless sauce. You know what I mean? Ranch, blue cheese, any other sauces you want, garlic parm, barbecue. And quesadillas are like that in a sense. But with wings, man, it's just something about it. And that's why we all agree. We think it's the perfect food to eat while you're watching games. You gonna need some napkins? Of course.
No, you won't.
Not if you Lloyd Dustin does, just bone and all.
Just lick your hands off, screw the napkin.
You're like a man.
Hey, look, there's a reason why BW3s is loaded down at sporting events.
No, you're right. But that has been it, guys. That's been our Food March Madness. So the winner is chicken wings. If you guys enjoyed the episode, give us a follow on social media, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. And also check us out on LinkedIn, as well as our podcast available every single week. Our stat guy, Dustin Reese, and Jay McLovin. Appreciate guys coming on here, having a fun show here. Heated debates about heated foods, and it's always a pleasure. Guys, we'll talk to you again on another live episode. Until then, go watch some basketball, go eat some wings, and we'll see you guys on another episode of Unscripted here on the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network.